Hi everybody, be on the lookout for a second video which will include everything that I purchased in a great big haul.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, whichever one you are watching this in. Okay, so I am going to the Dollar General clearance event, and I've actually stopped at Dunkin' Donuts for a little treat before I go. Guys, it's too early. These clearance event sales, 8 a.m. You have to be there at 8 a.m. Krista's coupons told me so. All right, I'll see you guys in the store.
Okay guys, so I'm going to voice over this portion of the video. I took a bunch of pictures that we're going to put at the end. I couldn't talk in the store. Normally when I do shop with me is I'll talk in the store. It's my preferable method of filming. But to be quite honest, I was extremely overwhelmed. There's so many different components to this clearance event. It's like a mega clearance event that you have what you're looking at now, which is the clearance section. So this is all the stuff that is orange stickers, right? So this will be additional, or these items will be an additional 50% off. Some of them are ringing up 50% off, some of them are not. There were other people right when I walked in the door waiting to come in to shop the clearance event. So I was kind of trying to film in areas where they weren't shopping to give them some privacy while they were shopping. And I'm not great, to be completely honest, at messy shopping. So I call this messy shopping. This clearance section, for me, it's a lot. You have to save a lot of time to go through these items. By the way, I rang these up and they rang up the $3.50. They didn't ring up an additional 50% off. Just heads up on that. See, it says $3.50. So yes, you can absolutely have them take the additional 50% off. What happens is at the register, if there's a lot of people behind you or you have a lot of items, it's very easy for items to pass through and you don't notice. So if you don't notice, they had the twin sheet sets as well. So 50% off, $11.25. Check your receipt before you leave the store. I had gone to this particular Dollar General, and then I realized in the car that a couple things did not ring up correctly. So when I went to the second Dollar General, the manager was nice enough to adjust it for me. All-purpose towels. This particular store right here, this first store, they absolutely were so super helpful, especially when I went up to the front of the clearance table, and the other shoppers there were helpful as well. So that was nice. Not initially. I think there was like, okay, is this person going to be super grabby? And I wasn't. I was very respectful because honestly, I'm in stores all the time. I can get stuff everywhere at good prices. So for me, you never know if somebody needs it more than you. This is some of the stuff that was at the front table. These are about 36 cents a piece. So those did ring up correctly because I did get some of the green ones. But see all of this stuff. Now, some of this, like the Glade and those items he put on here, and when he was scanning it with his gun, he said $2.25. But for me, I know that's only 50. That's only a percentage off. It's not the additional 50% off on top of the clearance price. So because I had a bunch of Glade, I have all this stuff. I didn't really push it or talk about it, but just keep that in mind. It's not ringing up. These items are not ringing up additional either. They're ringing up 10% off, which is what they are in clearance, but that additional 50% off is not ringing up because I know, because I bought some and that's what I had to switch over. That's what I had to get refunded at the second store. So yellow and white dot hanging apparel, accessories, and shoes are also an additional percentage, 50% off on top of the clearance price that they are. So keep that in mind. This was the garden or summer section of the store that was 50% off at my store. So there's quite a bit of fencing and things like that left. Some of these items, though, were literally just 50% off. I don't know. And some of them were additional plus the 50% off clearance. It's very, very overwhelming when you go the first day. Like, you want to go the first day because you want to get everything you want, like the items you want. But at the same time, I don't know, it might be even better to sit back and let some people shop if you're new to this and kind of get a feel for the Facebook groups and like maybe watch Krista's coupons and stuff like that, her videos, and then go in when you're kind of like prepared. You know what I mean? Because this was super overwhelming for me. I don't feel like I saved a ton of money, to be completely honest. but I think it's because they don't put the original price on the receipt, or they at least didn't on mine. When I do the haul video, I'll be able to kind of go through my stuff more, but right now, I don't know. This paint is on clearance and then additional 50% off. It's in both stores. Now, this is at the second store. They had a bunch of these bins up front. Now, if anybody works at Dollar General, or if you know this, please let me know. They have all these gray tote plastic bins, right? At the first store, he started bringing them out from the back, and then this store had them all out in the front. So I don't know if Dollar General sends them more items that were like, because when I had gone to that first store shopping at the last clearance event not too long ago, they were pretty much done with the red and blue and summer items. But then they pulled out all these items from the back. So I don't know if Dollar General sends it to them, if they box stuff up to save for the clearance. I don't know. But these gray things were at both stores. Okay, so if I show you a sticker like this up close, it means the item was not available. So if you want to look, you're going to have to screenshot it and expand it out, guys. I did the best that I could. I went in cold in a sweatshirt and sweatpants, believe it or not, and I had to take my hoodie off in the middle of it because it got super hot. Like, it was crazy. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much and too fast. I apologize. Those of you who don't know, I have Barrett's esophagus, so if you ever hear me clear my throat in my videos, yeah, I have a throat issue. So anyway, a lot of products in this feminine hygiene area were on clearance as well. I know I saw a few on Krista's list, but I think there are additional items that weren't on that main list. So what I highly suggest is, and I will do in the future every time I clearance shop, if I go back to clearance shop at Dollar General in particular, you need to go down every single aisle, because one store had everything in one section, the other store had everything scattered throughout the store with just the summer stuff up in the front in the totes like you just saw. So I definitely suggest that you go up and down each and every aisle. If you're going to do this event, I say go find the items, but also make sure, if you can, go in these Facebook groups and see if there's any coupons that match up to the items. The paper products are super hard to find. I did find toilet paper. I did not find paper towel at either store. I found two, and you'll see in my haul video what I found actually for paper products. But one store had 0, and this other store had 2. So guys, they also have these houseware items like the curtain rods. They have curtain panels. These are good deals. These in particular are good deals. It stinks because I feel like the things that I really could have saved a ton of money on, I didn't need. That sounds silly, right? But like the curtain panels, so $12 minus 10%, and then minus another 50% off of that. So that's a good deal. Curtain panels are not cheap, right? I mean, this is a good deal. I just didn't need it. I bought a bunch of curtains recently. Ugh, right? You wish you didn't, right? Blackout curtains, which is really great for your bedroom, especially winter's coming up here in New England. So it was a day. It was a day. It was an hour in each store. I probably could have spent longer, but I felt like I spent too much time as it was. These items right here, same thing. See how it says 25% off? That's awesome. And it rings up 25% off, but it does not ring the additional 50% off. 10% off here. So again, this item was not in its spot. Probably sold out. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Are you going to go to the event? Like, these are only going to be 45 cents a piece, and they're a 2-pack of organizational stuff. I mean, that's a great 22 cents for each bin. So, but I didn't need them. Oh, man. I didn't need them. I did buy a few Christmas presents. So that was good. Like little, you'll see in my haul. So definitely make sure to come back and check it out. I'll probably put the haul up tomorrow. Just because I already put a Dollar Tree video out today. Check that out. And then I'm putting this video up. I don't want to do too much. And this sale is for 2 days. So you have time to go again on Saturday. I think it's 12th through the 14th the sale goes. So you have time. But it was something, guys. It was something. Got more of these items as well. And I would assume that because, I shouldn't assume, but the 10% off everything in the houseware aisle just was a problem. Because each store had a self scanner. So I was doing that, and they weren't showing the 50% off. They were just showing the percentage off. And I thought, oh, maybe when you get up to the register, it'll take the 50% off up there in addition to, but it did not. Lots of organizational items, guys, if you need them for your kitchen, like a lot of them. So that's really cool. These are going to be in my haul, especially the cup holder for the counter, and those were not ringing up the additional. They ring up $360, and they should have been $4 minus the percentage, then 50% off $360. So I ended up getting two for the price of one type of thing, so he didn't have to exchange it or return it, whatever. So that's really going to be it for me, guys. But you know, it's an experience. It's like a little event. uh, I'm sure there'll be lots of things that pop up, like these Pop Tarts, 10% off, and then additional 50% off of that. So that's great. These chips are going to come up right here. These end up being 45 cents a bag for the chips. I ended up getting a different flavor, but I bought every one they had. Those did not ring up correctly, so we had to adjust it. But guys, I'll see you in the haul video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all for watching. Bye bye.